Authorring here on day 72 of the 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge. More of just kind of refining the first page, getting to the point where I feel like the line work is good enough to, call it inked. It's been going pretty well so far. Probably about halfway through the page, something like that. It's much slower because I'm being much more picky, but I don't know, I think it's working out. It's mostly just, the small adjustments and tweaks and just making the line work look a little less sketchy, really. So nothing much major, but it's kind of a nice sort of mindless thing to be working on in the moment. I did get a really good suggestion on what to do with the fight page, the fight scene. Jay Allen was suggesting to look for dancers and acrobats for references, for poses for that. And that seems like a really good idea. I'll have to look into that, because that makes a lot of sense for me, especially because the fighting style as much as it is, for the main guy is more just dodging and getting out of the way and being more kind of fluid. So that would be a good reference to look into, because that's kind of what they're all about, is fluidity, basically, of motion. So I figured that'll be perfect. I'll have to start looking into that. Unfortunately not today. Maybe tomorrow when I have time, but we'll see. But yeah, other than that, just kind of plugging away. Unfortunately, I still haven't gotten used to the new apartment because it is much farther away from work, so I haven't quite figured out time management yet. Everything still feels kind of rushed, but it'll get there. And also, I clearly don't really know how mohawks look. I know this, it gives the idea of it at least, and it, works for me, and it's kind of fun to draw, even if it's not, exactly right. And also facial expressions. Not really my strong suit. I'm working on it. I think it's alright. It's definitely, I enjoy it. I like where this one's gotten. But it took me a while, and I think it'll probably be tweaked a little more in the future. Probably tomorrow or the next day or something like that, as I keep working on this. But yeah, the eyes just... mostly that eye just wasn't working. I wasn't figuring it out. And then it still kind of looks weird, but I don't know. It's alright. I'm trying not to be too picky at this point. I'm trying to... Well, I'm clearly being picky with the line work, but I could be much worse. So I'm trying to let myself just, do it, be like, alright, that's good, let's move on, and go from there. Because if I let myself get too picky now, I'll never finish this thing. At this rate, it's probably going to take me a year already, so, might want to try and speed up what I can when I can. But we'll see. Really, it's not bad for 72 days of progress, but I was feeling like I'd be a little closer by now. So I'm going to try and not necessarily speed things up a bit, but try and let myself be more accepting of what I draw and not be too picky. But anyway, I wish you all a great day. Thank you very much for sticking around and listening to me ramble for day 72. And I will see you all on day 73.